Alright guys, so we are back for round number 3 of Pauper Ponderings with Sultai Zuberas, and yeah, this sounds fine. This whole settlement didn't look like a land for a little bit. So we're playing against more blood. Well, sacrificing a lot of guys. Preordain off of a seat of the synod. So I'm not really sure what that means. Macabre Waltz. I'm sorry that this is not original art. It's my mistake. You know, nobody to blame but myself. That's actually a pretty good draw. We're actually on pace to be able to kind of combo here on turn 4. Draw a bunch of cards and get a discard a bunch of cards. Ash Baron's Cast. Okay. Jace's Erasure. Alright. I can dig that. I can definitely dig that. So I assume this is some sort of... I assume he's trying to combo us. So next turn... we're going to put him on 0 cards pretty soon. 1, 2... I think we want to do it the next turn, though. I don't think we're in any real danger here. Yeah, I don't think so. So we can definitely just wait on what he's doing. It's an Evolving Wild. He's going to crack that for a 4. So he must be some sort of like a Turbo Fog deck, I'm going to have to assume. Oh, that was dumb. Oh no, I always forget you need a guy for the holdout settlement. Okay, that's okay. I think we're still okay. We needed to resolve that Floating Dream Zubera pretty badly, though. So hopefully he taps out for something. We do have Undying Evil up, which is nice. I don't think he's going to be killing any of our stuff, though. I think this is definitely like just a Turbo Fog list. Yeah, definitely just a Turbo Fog list. It's weird that his name's More Blood, because he's definitely not... definitely doesn't want any blood. He wants to make us go insane with Jace's Erasure. You should try to clear your mind of idle thoughts, and if you can't, I will. This card's really sweet. I'm actually really happy that this got added to the format. Another island. So I guess he's using all Origins islands, which is nice. Alright, in with both of our guys. Oh my god. Alright, that's okay though. We get to unearth this guy. So hopefully this works. And I didn't just misplay brutally 2 turns in a row. Okay, it did work. Okay, so now we're going to add a blue. Cast a Floating Dream Zubera. So that resolves. Okay, so now we're going to sacrifice Dripping Tongue Zubera. Put a plus 1 scanner. Then I'm going to Undying Evil onto this Zubera. Countered. Alright. It's alright. So we'll discard. Sack this one. And we'll sack this one. Just to discard 3 cards. He's gonna go down to up to 2 cards, and we're gonna draw 2 cards on our turn. So it was definitely a misstep on our part, but we get to Macabre Waltz them all back next turn, which is pretty good. So, yes. I will draw 2 cards. So there's the Zubera that we need. So on 3 cards, Quiet Disrepair on the Jace's Erasure. So every turn he's going to gain 2 life. Okay. So, now we have this Zubera. So we're going to play this one, then we're going to play this one. I'm going to draw a card. And then get him to discard another card. Both of his cards down. Attack for 6. Yeah, so I think this plan of just like getting him to discard all of his cards every turn is definitely the one that is going to be able to beat him. And then we have this Macabre Waltz to, I guess, Crip Rats him out of nowhere. So he has 1 Moment's Peace in the graveyard right now. This is another Zubera, so we're just going to attack for 7 here. I assume this is getting fogged? Just Tangle. Okay. So now, what do we want to do? I think we want to Macabre Waltz. Probably Dripping Tongue. Macabre Waltz. What? Be Ashskin Zubera and Crip Rats. And then I'm going to discard this Swamp. I'm going to play this Plagued Rusalka and this Crip Rats. And then I'm going to pass the turn. He's going to go up to 13. That's all right. He has Moment's Peace in the graveyard. We're really not that close to losing here. So yeah, I think we're in good shape. There's our Brainstorm's going to mill us 3. So this is going to be a slog. There's going to be another Moment's Peace in the graveyard. Definitely going to be a slog. Hope we brought our hard hats. So it's just a land. Another Karen Feeder, that's a good draw. Green with this one. So we're also going to for 2 here. I don't think he Moment's Pieces. Doesn't make sense to. Tangle's a really powerful card. I'm pretty disappointed that they printed it as a common in Vintage Masters. So now, I think what we want to do is we're going to stop in our opponent's draw step and make them discard with make them discard with the Zubera. So you don't really want to get tangled. That's like really what we're trying to not happen. Discards the island. This gets a counter. And then I'm also going to sacrifice this. This is going to net us 2 guys. We'll crack this now. Forest. I'm going to attack with... This will prompt a Moment's Peace. And now he has to have Moment's Peace or he loses the game. Or I guess another Fog or the game's over. Still have a lot of cards. There's an Undying Evil, which is pretty good. So he's up to 15. We have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, he's 100% dead. He has to find... a Fog. We also have 6 points of burn in play. Yeah, and we won. All right. So, yeah, we figured that it was going to be a good matchup. Now we get to board in these Duresses, which are pretty good. And then we also get these Nile Spellbombs to deal with Moment's Peace. And this Devouring Greed, which is really good because Fogs don't do anything against this. We don't really want the Crypt Rats. We don't really want the Plague Rusalkas. Probably cut 1 or 2 Muldrifters. Yeah, alright. I'm pretty confident that we're going to 3-0 this thing, guys. I don't think we want anything else. Maybe we want this Silvok replica. But, yeah, you know what? We're going to board this. I guess, well, I think it's in the deck now. We'll see. Yeah, we should have boarded in the Silvok replica. That was my mistake. We definitely can't keep this hand. Yep, this hand's good. This is also good. We need to find a sacrifice outlet, and we'll be in good shape. So what is he doing? Plays Preordain. Top, bottom. Okay. This is Zubera, and we'll just pass. Needs like a turn 2 Jace's Erasure. It'd be really good for him here. Yep, there it is. So I want blue here, I think. There's a Carrion Feeder. So we definitely wanted to see that. So we're going to attempt to, once again, just try to Ash Zubera in his hand away. We're always going to yield to that trigger. Good. So if you guys have watched a lot of Pauper Ponderings, this is actually very similar to the first deck that I played. It was a mono blue mill deck utilizing Jace's Erasure, but it was more of a combo deck. We tried to kill them with cards like Gush and Whirlpool Rider to just try and mill them for like 50 all in one turn. This version probably makes a little bit more sense. So I could definitely see why that More Blood here has gone for this version of the deck. Oh. Play the Springleaf Drum. I'd be pretty in if he wants to counter this. Doesn't. I'm going to go for the Floating Dream Zubera. And again, if he wants to Arcane Denial this, I'm pretty okay with it. Turn this down a little bit. So he's thinking about it, so he probably has Arcane Denial. And I'm pretty into trade. This is going to do what Arcane Denial was going to do, so I'm pretty interested if that's what he wants. He's definitely thinking about it. Oh, so it does resolve. Perfect. In with the Carrion Feeder. He'll take one. This is really why it's really important for Carrion Feeder to be your sacrifice outlet, because you need to be able to deal some damage. And if we're just sitting here with Viscera Seers and whatnot, then that's definitely where we don't want to be. I assume he gets a forest. Yeah, he gets the forest. So if our plans go according, or if everything goes according to plan next turn, we will get to discard his entire hand. I don't think we necessarily want to force it though. This is the kind of deck that you can force to play counter spells, and then we can nab his hand with the Zubera. Like we're probably gonna try to resolve the Dripping Tongue or whatever. Land here would be really good. Undying Evil's not bad. Oops. So we're going to go for Dripping Tongue Thallid, and then we're going to attack. And I'm going to attempt to resolve the Ashen Skin Zubera. So this one's definitely getting Arcane Denial, yeah. But we get to draw 2 cards. So that's pretty good. We get 2 sacrifices off of it. So that's also good. I would like to draw 2 cards. Macabre Waltz is pretty good. So the longer this game just gets to sit here and we just get to, do whatever we want. And because if at any point we can get this Ashen Zubera into play, it's really, really good for us. And he's gonna. So what is he transmuting for? Just I guess another Jace's Erasure. I'm pretty in for him to tap out for Jace's Erasure here. I guess it could be that Art of the Quiet Disrepair as well. Yeah, just Jace's Erasure. Okay. He's not going to cast it. So now, what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we're going to attempt to return this thing to play. So it gets Arcane denied. We're going to return these two. I'm going to discard Evolving Wilds. And I'm going to cast this. So I don't think he has any way to remove it. So we're definitely just going to get his whole hand next turn. And we're going to wait because he's going to draw a card off of this. He's going to draw for his turn. Another Unearth? Okay, so yeah. This is very, very good for us. Another Jace's Erasure. So 3 mana, 5 cards. They're all going away on my turn. To draw. There's another Undying Evil even. So that means we're going to add black with this. And we're going to add black with this. And we're going to sacrifice this guy. Attempt to Undying Evil this one. Make a decent amount of guys here. So we get to make, so the Zubera is going to come back into play. I'm going to make 2 guys. So how does Undying work? Does it no plus? Oh, because it has to. Oh, okay, so we can't do it again, which is kind of unfortunate. We can unearth it actually. Yeah, this is actually going to be pretty good here. Make 4 guys here. Oh, we even missed a spot there. That's all right. Let's see how many cards he discards here. I assume he just lets off a fog. Yeah. Discards his whole hand. So it becomes a 6/6, and we will play this Zubera. And then we'll sacrifice this Zubera to draw a bunch of cards. This thing becomes a 7/7. I'm going to add a black. Play another Carrion Feeder, so we have backup. And then pass the turn. So now, again, he's got a rip. So that was a pretty good turn for us. We made a bunch of guys. We drew a bunch of cards. And he has to rip a fog or he dies. So there's that. So we're going to play a Zubera. Sacrifice this one. Discard your card. Another Tangle. Okay, fair enough. We're going to Undying Evil this. Oh. Make a bunch of guys. So now we get to get him in at the end of his turn. I've actually missed it. We could have done that at the end of his turn last turn. So we want to do it in his draw step. It's just the best course of action here. I guess it doesn't matter. Discard a card. And he's going to have to scoop it up here. Untap. I don't think we're missing anything. Boom, and we got there. So 3-0, guys. I thought that was a really good matchup. The Ash Zuberas, I didn't think we maybe even sequenced it 100% correctly there. We definitely didn't. But they were a menace for this blue-green fog deck to deal with. So awesome. I will see you here for the conclusion. This is Austin. This was Zubera's playing Pauper. This is Pauper Ponderings, brought to you by the Mana Base, and I will be right back with the conclusion to this week's videos.